What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Mushoku Tensei, this time with episode 6 of second part of season 2. Looking forward to this one. Last week's episode was an absolute banger, seeing Norn and her relationship with Rudy really develop towards the end of the episode. Again, lots of brilliant kind of things said without actually having to say anything, with the shot of Rudy and his father, both in a very similar kind of state, funny enough, similar situation I guess, but yeah, it was an awesome episode. Do let me know what you guys think about this one though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. I'm expecting a banger today as well, considering the title of the episode, so let's get right into it. Turning Point 3. Oh.
俺は最近例の計画に取り掛かった。スペルド族の過去を赤裸々に語った本を執筆し、真実を世に知らしめるのだ。だが書き方に悩んでいた。ドキュメンタリー風か日記風か、最初から大作って感じじゃなくて10ページぐらいのコピー紙っぽくしてフィギュアをつけて配布するとか。
Packaged with a figure of Ryjard.
実はルイジェルドさんの偉業を称えた本を書こうと思ってな。それだけなんですか？まだな、これからだ。私にも手伝わせてもらっていいですか？ルイジェルドさん。
Okay. Yeah, I suppose he has. Yeah. Good to see Norn like this. I'm not going to skip the opening today. I will sort the timer out in a minute. I will just mute the sound. Just see if we can get any more hints about what might be happening today. I think there was a new key visual released as well, actually, for an upcoming arc called Labyrinth something, I think. But we do see that a little bit in the opening here, I believe, towards the end. But I did kind of foresee this coming. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you guys so. It's all going way too well. Everything going way too nicely and smoothly and lovely. So yeah, I think we see it like here. This upcoming arc. You'd have to get into back of some action. I always love the look of the action in the series. They will 258. Start from 258. I'll put the sound back on. 258. I'm not sure how my timer actually got ahead of. Maybe I fucked up the timer initially. Apologies if I did. How my timer got ahead of skipping forward, if that makes any sense. Oh. Do you reckon it might be something to do with Aisha, this turning point? Things are going really well with her. Like, no problems whatsoever, which is not your usual thing with a child. Regarding Norn? Give me some money. I mean, yeah. Probably should have been doing that anyway.
なら土とかも買った方がいいんじゃないか。この辺の土って結構痩せてるから。
それはお兄ちゃんに魔術で出してもらおうかなと思ってるんですけど、ダメですか？
ダメじゃないさ。
よかった。それシルフィー姉へのお土産ですか？
俺は嫁を大事にする男なのだ。
シルフィー姉は幸せ者ですね。お兄様、暇があれば私にもご寵愛をくださいませ。
That's 3 times we had this cute look from her. So we had something similar last episode as well. I don't know why I'm feeling. Oh, maybe it's because I saw the preview. I was gonna say I think I feel a bit you know when you felt you've seen something before. I think it might be just because I saw the preview. I swear I've seen these scenes before.
足りないなら俺が少し出してやろうか。
大丈夫。ぴったりだから。
商売上手というか、何か恐ろしいものを感じる。
こういう可愛いの欲しかったんですよ。
リーリャさんには買ってもらえなかったのか？
お母さんはダメって言ってました。メイドは趣味で家具を買っちゃいけないんだって。ダメですか？
ダメじゃないさ。
It really stands out in that room, doesn't it? Right, it doesn't belong there. But pretty smooth start to this episode, considering the title. Again, maybe the title is a slight kind of what's the word for it? Kind of misrepresentation. Maybe it won't be quite as crazy as the last kind of turning points, but more of a kind of dramatic, very like when I say dramatic, kind of like down to earth dramatic kind of event or something. Something to do with a marriage or something like that. Or maybe it's just the fact that they found Rudy's mum. Because obviously the opening spoils that a little bit, doesn't it? Japanese. It's interesting he said Japanese. Oh, I think they call themselves. I don't know what they call themselves actually. Maybe it's Japanese. They call it Nihon. They call Japan Nihon, so I would have thought it would be something closer to that. So who is this? Ninja.
ジンジャーさんはどうしてザノバに忠誠を誓っているのかと思って。
ザノバ様の母君より直々にザノバ様のことを頼まれたからです。その時私は誓ったのです。粉骨砕身ザノバ様に仕えると。
おお、それは美しい。
So is she from the season 1?
それで？
それだけですが。
I don't remember her.
いやー、いい取引でした。あんな扱いをされても忠誠を誓い続けられる。
So yeah, I guess she was from then. Okay.
家族のあり方なんだろうな。
外部から魔力を送って。
Honestly, not a bad trade. Not a bad trade, Mr. Zenoba.
リミットを数倍に伸ばすことができる。
つまりはエリナリーゼの呪いの症状を緩和できるらしい。
けど、2つ問題がある。なるほど。問題点の一つはダサいことですね。
chastity belt.
サイレントに協力してもらったおかげで小型化の目処は立っているんだ。
もう一つの問題は
この魔道具、消費する魔力が多すぎる。今はリーゼどころか、僕の魔力でも1時間起動できない。それじゃあ1日に実験できる回数が限られるから、君の魔力でテストさせてほしいんだ。
I'd like to see that.
忘れました。
よろしく頼む。
Again, things are going too well, aren't they? Even this episode. Too many things going too well right now.
いいことだ。
I think that's like so in your face right now, isn't it?
いい生活を
So these first 5-10 minutes have just been, yeah, just going too well.
朝飯を食って、学校に行ってみんなに会って、
Kind of sums up the season so far.
進捗を聞いて、ノルンに勉強を教えて、
When's it gonna happen? And what's gonna happen?
似たような
On the opposite end of what I said, it could be some kind of family drama, or it could also be like another
俺が得られなかったも
great catastrophe
の、こういう生活を
that we saw
幸せというのだろう。
first season. Could just as easily be something crazy like that. Blows their house away. And everyone in it. Oh shit, is this it?
こんな装置
Oh no. When your wife's sitting down like that. Things get serious.
怖がることはありません。
Oh god.
勇気を出して。
Seeing your wife sit down like that is never a good sight.
ルディ、僕、ここ2ヶ月来てないんだ。
Oh shit.
それでね、ちょっと
Is that the turning point? Actually another kind of good turning point. Well, I say another good. It's actually a good turning point, perhaps.
近くのお医者さんのところに行ったんだ。
Okay, so she's pregnant.
多分、
Like I said, it's never good news. Nah, I'm joking. Great news. As I said, it might be a positive turning point, actually. Holy crap.
ルディ、どうかな。
He's pretty good with kids, I feel, and he's treated his sisters really nicely, so I think he'd actually do very well at bringing up a kid, honestly. He was a kid being brought up as an adult, if that makes sense, so he should know really well as well. I don't know, actually. I don't know if that actually helps.
言うべきことがあるのでは。
But he's seen things from an adult perspective, from a kid's perspective, growing up as a baby, if that makes any sense to you guys. He's got some good experience with this. Holy shit, it's lighting up. The belly is like it's like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
ルディ、いつも子供欲しがってたもんね。
Oh. Has some babies on. That was a lovely shot.
ご本。お兄様、奥様の体に差し障りがあるのでしばらくは。はーい。おめでとうございます、シルフィーさん。ありがとう。
So they're getting along well as well. Well as well.
エリナ・リーゼ王母様がその間責任を持って護衛を引き受けると申し出てくださいました。おばあちゃん大丈夫かな。呪いのこととか。なんとかするとおっしゃっていましたので問題ないのでしょう。他の方々にも報告いたしました。それぞれ様子を見てご挨拶にお越しくださるようです。
そうか。ご苦労様、アイシャ。
はい、お兄様。
I love that. Proper sibling stuff right there.
子供が生まれるって言ったら、父さんたちびっくりするだろうな。
Yeah.
驚く顔見たいですね。
ああ、孫に対しては相当甘いタイプだから。
So is that the turning point? I feel like there's still. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna feel like by the end of this episode we're gonna hear news about Rudy's mum. I don't think that's too far-fetched to call, is it, considering the visuals we see in the opening? I don't think that's far-fetched at all, actually.
すぐそこにある。
But will that be it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, literally the scene after. Oh shit! Been a while. Damn. Maybe he would have died initially. Oh, so that's still the case? Why would he regret it? Good point. Do you know what? I do want to put there's lots of interesting stuff here. He regrets it. I almost imagine he wouldn't regret going to save Zenith, but something maybe bad would happen with Sylphie and this kind of whole situation with his sisters. Perhaps if he did go, he wouldn't have rekindled. Let's say rekindled. He wouldn't have had a relationship with Norn. That wouldn't have got any better. Wouldn't have met Sylphie again, had a baby with her, and marry her. So this God thing, no, he's obviously been right every time. So you just got to follow what he says. I feel like again, from what we again, it's quite obvious. I think because what we see in the visuals in the opening, and the key visual, we see Rudy go in a fight for Zenith, fight those kind of dragon-looking things. It's obvious that he's going to go off, and he's going to go against what God says here. So I don't see it ending well again. I almost feel like something bad might happen with Sylphie and the baby, perhaps, if he goes, which would suck ass. But it's kind of like being between a rock and a hard place. Go save your mum, or continue your life here and try and be ignorant to your mum being struggled to be saved. Yeah, you can understand either choice that you'd make here, couldn't you? But again, I feel like you should be inclined to follow what this God person says, because again, they've been right with everything. And brought up a great point here. Indeed. These again, nothing but facts. Why? We know, yeah. It does, but you're leaving all this behind. What else will you miss? God, big old facial of this god here. Great point. That's what I said. Oh, what would happen to them? But we know that doesn't happen. Mating season.
リニアとプルセナがあなたに迫ってくるでしょう。この二人のどちらかと関係を持ちなさい。そうすればあなたはさらに幸せになることでしょう。
No way.
俺はシルフィーにミサオを立てるって決めたんだぞ。それに第一、あいつらとはそういう関係じゃない。
No way. So just ask us to have little kitten babies with the cat girls. What the hell? What kind of advice is that? Cheat on your wife.
リニアとプルセナのことは置いておいて、
What the fuck? That was strange.
俺がどれだけ考えても確証のある答えは出せない。
Why? Why have little cat baby? What good would that do? Apparently it will be good, but
早くても片道1年はかかるって。
what the fuck?
やっぱりあの手紙のことだよね。ねえルディ、僕のことはあまり気にしなくてもいいよ。
Don't say that.
手紙のこと心配してるしね。
That just makes me feel like there might be like a robbery and she like dies. Like I'm thinking back to like classic kind of crime dramas of like leaving your wife and then your wife gets kind of killed by a criminal and you're gone.
何かが起きたんだ。でも
Something like that.
パウロじゃなくギースだ。あいつがパウロと合流する前に独断で出したのかもしれない。仮に言ったとしても、すでに救出していて行き違いになる可能性もある。いや、でも
Oh, I wouldn't. Would you call it a turning point? I'd say it's more of an ultimatum he's got right here, isn't it? A massive ultimatum.
孫夫婦のために一肌脱
I guess is also a turning point.
クリフ先輩はどうするんですか？
Yeah,
別れますわ。
like I said, tough spot to be in.
ませんわね。
説明すれば待ってくれますよ。
クリフは将来教皇になるかもしれない器。邪魔になるようなことはしたくないんですの。私に対する愛は若い頃の昨日の
Youthful indiscretion.
ことにしておくのが一番いいんですわ。
That sucks for you, though.
さようですか。師匠ならばすぐに解決して戻ってこられるでしょうな。要はここで研究を続けて待っていますので、お早い期間を願っております。
お前は止めるかついてくるって言うと思ったよ。
師匠が友をお望みでしたらよとて断りませんが、世は旅慣れてはおりませぬゆえ、足手まといになりましょう。それに、ジュリを長旅に連れ歩くわけにもいきますまい。
ザノバ、俺さ、行くべきかな。
それは師匠の決めることです。ですが師匠、一つだけ言わせていただくと、父親が見ていなくとも子は生まれます。不安ならば行くべきかと。その間、世が責任を持って奥方様をお守り。
Wait, how does that link? I thought it was making the point of your child will have about a year without you. If I think you said it's a year to get there, probably obviously be a year back. That'd be like 2 or 3 early years of your child's life you're missing right there, which is big stages in their life, isn't it? I thought that was the point he's making here. But I guess he was just making the point that they'll grow with or without him. Is a good thing, I guess. But in my eyes, that's a bit of a bad thing, honestly. 2044. But yeah, like I said, this is a bit of a calmer turning point compared to the others, isn't it? But still a big kind of bit, as I said, big ultimatum here, big decisions. With kind of sucks because again we don't really know what we're getting into. It sucks ass. You just know, just knowing something bad happens either way. If you leave, something bad might happen to Zenith. If you go, something bad might happen to your wife and daughter. It's like, ugh. But we don't know what.
ありがとう、ザノバ。
Pain in the ass. I'm quite bad at making decisions quickly as well, so I'd be taking ages over this. But as we know,
一人じゃない。
he's probably going to go.
妹たちもいるし。
Unless they're just trying to juke us with the visuals in the opening and the key visual they release. Which I don't think they are.
でも、俺は今やこの家の大黒柱だ。家族と一緒にいて、守ってや
But it's so weird that if he does stay, he's actually been asked to mate with the fucking cat girls, though. Like, what? Like, I mean, staying, yeah, fine, all good. But then being told you have to mate with the cat girls, like, why? Good will that do anyone? Is she gonna help?
どこに行くんだ？ ノル、
I can walk down the steps. I love that. I think there was just so much weight on her going down the steps. She just tumbled. Can't really explain that, can we? Well, you kind of can. We've got priorities here to look after, but you can't explain the whole God stuff, can we?
ノルンのように行きたくても行けないというわけじゃない。俺は
I feel like this scene isn't ever going to happen. As bad as that sounds, I feel like that scene won't ever happen because, again, the ultimatum: this is your mum, or your family that's here right now. I don't think that scene could ever exist with what the ultimatum is right now.
俺は家族を助けに行く。
Turning point 3. Okay, as I said, bit of a karma turning point, but desert journey. But I don't think like the ramifications are in this episode. A lot of the kind of in the last kind of turning points, a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the major stuff, was in the episode. That was the turning point. But in this one, it's actually kind of again more of a setup for these future episodes. Again, a lot of action to look forward to, so I'm excited for that. Just the journey to fucking don't know the name of the place, no chance. The journey to where we're going is going to be fun in itself, but again, I've seen the key visual and seen some of the scenes in the opening, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, so I look forward to that. It's the decision I want most as a viewer for entertainment reasons, but again, obviously I know that something terrible is going to happen with Sylphie, with the baby, with the sisters, perhaps when he's gone. As I said, I can't really predict what that would be right now, but I'm kind of glad he's gone as well, because then we don't have to find out what the whole mating with the cat girls was about. Like, what good would have come out of that? Apparently something good would have, but why? I'm like, yeah, so many questions about that, but hopefully again we won't actually have to get them answered. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode though down in the comment section. Fantastic episode, as I said, not the most kind of wasn't all kind of majorly flashy and crazy as past turning points have been, but certainly very interesting and holds some high prospects for the future, doesn't it? Yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Probably already said it, but yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.